Welcome to Style Access. I'm your host, Rosie Faulkner. Thank you so much for tuning in. The title of this episode is Adding Style into Your Profession. But before we dive in, some housekeeping items. If you're not subscribed to our channel, we ask that you subscribe. Definitely click that thumbs up button and hit the notification bell. We ask that you comment your biggest takeaway and why you continue to follow this channel. We want you to share the link with one person if you feel that what you are hearing is beneficial to them. Sharing is caring. And also, if you are not following us on Facebook, please do at Rosie Faulkner and IG at Faulkner_Rosie. Again, the title of the episode is Adding Style into Your Profession. We have our guest here, Chrissia Baker. So she is an intervention specialist. So welcome, Chrissia, to Style Access.
Hey, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So I gave a short description of, a title of what you do. So can you elaborate a little bit more and tell us more about you and your background?
Yes, certainly. Well, I am a teacher first. I've been teaching for about 10 years now, and my current position is an intervention specialist. And what that is pretty much working with small groups. So I'm pulling out maybe like 4 students within an hour, and we're working on some of the skills that they just need a little extra help in. And we work with the lead teachers in the classroom, just helping them know how to differentiate their lessons so that it can better help the students that they're working with. So that's pretty much what I do in the school. Outside of that, one of my passions, which pretty much leads to me why I'm even here, would be I love fashion. I love to dress up. I enjoy looking great, I didn't say looking good, I said looking great. So I enjoy that a lot. And I think just looking good just embodies your whole energy, and it can even bounce off, and the energy reflects off other people as well.
I so agree with that. It is just something about putting on an outfit and you look good. And it's just so, yes, I so agree. So we usually dive into some frequently asked questions. So are you up for it?
Yes, I am so ready. Super excited. Let's go.
Okay, so the first question is, why is it helpful to create a style goal?
Right. So just like with anything, whether you're working out, right, or whether you are trying to buy a home, right, you always have to set a goal And I believe when you set a goal, you just aspire to reach that goal. And same thing when it comes to your wardrobe. It's important to have a style goal so that you have an idea of what you want to look like. If you don't have a style goal, you can go in any direction. But when you actually have a goal, it just focuses your end result a lot clearer. You can definitely pull ideas that can get you to that goal. And just having that is definitely beneficial because it can take you a long way.
What are some things to consider to create a professional yet stylish wardrobe?
I would definitely say creating a staple piece, not necessarily a staple piece, but a staple attire. So, well, let me rephrase that. Capsule attire. right? When you have a capsule attire, you have a plethora of different items, but when you have staple pieces, those are like your go-to items that you may wear more than once within a week, and it can look different based on how you decide to style it. I also want to add in statement pieces. This necklace that I'm wearing right now, I would consider it a statement piece. Why? Because it stands out, right? Your statement pieces can be from your glasses to your earrings to the bow in your hair to your nails, anything. And incorporating all of that can just make people say, wow.
Yes. So, what are some tricks to create elevated looks while staying within your budget?
Well, I would definitely say just maybe some like earrings, right? Accessories, layering your shirts. I really love what you have on right now. I see you have the first of all, the leopard print alone, or is that cheetah print or cat print alone is like awesome. And then just layering that up, getting shirts or blouse that have very elaborate, like mine. I have little layers right here, just a little nice little cut. It doesn't really have a collar, but it just gives it a nice cleaner cut. I would also add in, you know, you don't have to be plain Jane with a white tee. Get a colorful t-shirt instead of a white t-shirt, or get a t-shirt that have like some type of graphic on it. You know, you can definitely bring your own personality into these attires. Fancy socks, scarves, belts. The list can go on.
Okay. So, what does it mean to have a growth mindset when it comes to my style and wardrobe?
I love that question. So I actually like took some notes. So I'm going to go into that. So I want to add that, you know, sometimes we get stuck in our ways, and I've been teaching for 10 years now, and there's teachers that's been teaching longer than I have. And you get stuck in your ways with teaching, you get stuck in the ways with the way that you look because it's just easy, right? But it's like going back to your style goal. If it's something that you definitely want to change, you are going to have to change your mindset. You can't always wake up and be like, oh, well, I know what I'm going to do and I'm just going to throw this on. Like, yeah, it may be easy, but you are going to have to work a little bit to get towards your style goal. So having a different mindset will definitely prepare you to go through the changes. I also want to say sometimes I would definitely say during quarantine, I am a person who gained a little extra weight. Why? Because I was sitting at home. So now, right, I'm going in my closet and I'm realizing, oh, this doesn't fit me anymore. Do I just like, oh, womp womp, like I'm not going to go shopping anymore because the items in my closet don't fit anymore? Or I can say, hey, you know what? Let me try to either revamp something or make it look differently so that it can make my body shape just more appealing with the items that I'm wearing. So going back to having a growth mindset will definitely just make you reach that style goal that you want as well too.
Yeah. And I just want to say you are not alone. All of us are like that. We're trying to figure out what in the world can I wear now? So yes.
Right, right.
Now that the weather is breaking, I'm like out here trying to get some of this pounds off. So I agree. And how often should I refresh my wardrobe?
I would definitely say 2 to 3 times a year. And I only say that because me personally, like I do spring cleaning on a regular, but I also shop a lot. So it's like, okay, I need to make that decision. If I'm bringing in something, I have to get rid of something as well. And going back to, you may have gained a little extra pound. So you may need to get rid of the pants that you may have worn before. And now you need to get something else. So within the and I say 2 to 3 times because you also have to think of the seasons that change, right? So for instance, I'm a person who likes to shop off season. Right now, it's about to be summertime. Guess what's a good thing to start getting are like your boots, because now they're like on clearance, right? And now you're not wearing your boots, so you can either make a decision like, do I want to give them away and now purchase these nice new boots for next year. And that is that whole process is definitely like, revamping your closet or your wardrobe within the year. So when you break it down about 2 to 3 times, I think it's like a nice constant rotation of things going in, things coming out, things coming in.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Chrissia. This has been great. Our audience will benefit from this frequently asked questions, and we can't wait to dive into some of these segments. So coming up, we will be talking about elevating your look to match your position. So more style access after the break. So welcome back. We are still here with Chrissia, and we're talking about elevating your look to match your position. So why is it important to understand the office attire that's appropriate for your workplace culture?
That is a great question. I always recommend people to look at the dress code handbook if there is one for your company, but also just knowing that the company that you work for is also like, you're representing that company. So how you look is important, right? If it is a doctor's office, that customers or clients coming in, patients coming in, they are going to look to you to give them the answers that they're seeking. And the way you look, they're going to respond by how professional you are. So whenever it comes to the company, their dress code, I think that is always important. Sometimes some companies require very casual dress code. Sometimes companies require a very business professional dress code, and definitely understanding that can lead you to wearing the right attire for work.
No, I agree so much. And, being in the corporate world, which, I hope one day it will be out of it because I want to do this full time.
Yes.
It's a refreshing. Sometimes when you go in, I remember going in one place and I saw this lady with like multicolored hair, and I was just like, oh yeah, because sometimes, I have blonde hair, and sometimes you're not sure, how that's going to be received. And you don't ask that during the interview questions. Yeah, I mean, during the interview, sometimes you have to go in and see. And I just remember seeing that. I was like, well, if she could do that, then I'm sure with my natural hair blonde, I'm good. So
Right.
it's good to kind of like scope out some things once you go in.
Mm-hmm.
So how does your position, title, or profession play into your wardrobe selection and attire?
Well, like I said, going back to the company, right? Like if they are business casual, then you already know what you need to be wear or what you need to look for to wear. If your company is very casual, then jeans and t-shirt may be okay, but t-shirt is kind of a stretch because a t-shirt can look really messy, but you can dress up a t-shirt in so many ways as well. I know in the school building, some schools may say, oh, jeans are okay, but no ripped jeans, right? So we need to be mindful of that. And maybe if you're at an elementary level versus a high school level, you may have a different attire, different dress code attire just for that. It can be within your school. I know there was a school that I used to work at, and the principal was always in heels, always in a business suit. When she walked the halls, she meant business. You already knew she expected that for her workers as well. If I look like this, everyone should look like this. And she set that tone. So going back to what your company's representation is, I think definitely that can all go together.
Mm-hmm. So I want to elaborate on that a little bit, just like the example that you gave. So if you're a teacher and she was professional, so does that mean like if you're at elementary school, she's expecting that too? Or?
Well, I guess I wouldn't necessarily say she's expecting that. Like I said, always refer back to the handbook. Usually, most companies do have a handbook, like this is appropriate, this is not appropriate, but also how you want to be viewed as as other fellow people. So I like to look at it like, okay, I've been teaching for 10 years. When I first started teaching, I was like substituting. A substitute teacher in the building, no one's really looking at you. You know, you're just in for like a couple hours. So if you wanted to throw on something real quick, you're just fitting in. Okay, that's fine. But let's say you move up the scale, right? Like now you're a lead teacher. Of course, you're not going to wear what you used to wear as a substitute teacher, because now you're on salary. Now you have like a permanent job. Now you have to come in every day and people are seeing you. And let's say you're in the classroom and then you're like, you know what? I want a leadership role. Are you going to still dress like a teacher in the classroom, or are you going to start presenting yourself as like a leader? You know, you want other people to start looking at you like, oh, you know, I mean, for me, if I'm looking at two different people and I see a person in a business suit or, you know, a professional attire versus someone who's like casual, you know, and they're telling me who do you think is the leader? Of course, I'm going to think the person in the professional attire because they're just dressed apart. So now when you talk about behaving, that's a different way. That's a whole nother conversation, but just appearance, if we're just talking about appearance, you know, I think definitely how your fellow peers view you, it all boils back down to how you want to be respected.
Yeah. And your personal style. You know, you always want to add your little thing into it. How can you do that and still be professional?
Oh, awesome. So like your personal style can be your special pieces. Here I have my little Harry Potter mug. I love Harry Potter, so I'm going to have a mug. It's not too fancy, just a nice little black mug on there. Glasses, going back to rings. It can be a notebook that you carry around a lot, a lanyard. It can be a statement piece necklace that you wear. Going down to your shoes. I love leopard print, so maybe you're the person who's always wearing leopard print shoes, you know. If you wear uniforms, I know sometimes like my mom's a nurse, so she can't really wear different color uniforms. She has to stick to one color uniform. So, but what she can do, she can jazz up her stethoscope. She can add little pins on the pocket, you know. I know a lot of people in the health field, they wear like a cap. You can personalize your cap. You can personalize your uniform. You can add little pins to make it kind of quirky and make it all about you. So there are so many different ways. If you are a color person, if you're a print person, just bring that out to you know, bring that out of your personality, and that should definitely show through that as well.
Yeah. And I don't even know why I thought about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as he had, you know, his uniform he wore inside out. It's just like,
Exactly. That's a great example. That is an awesome example, because technically he still had on the uniform,
there you go.
right?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly. Yep.
So yeah, I get it. Like you do want to put your own little spin on stuff, and like you said, it's so many ways that you could do that, even if you're wearing a uniform or if you're not restricted with wearing a uniform. So thanks for that.
Yes.
Can't wait for the next segment where we discuss adding fashion into your passion. So more style access after the break. Welcome back. We are talking about adding fashion into your passion. And so when we talk about this first question, so many people, they don't know, you know, how to incorporate or build a wardrobe. So Chrissia, how or what is the first step in building a wardrobe that complements you both professionally and personally?
Well, I would definitely say go ahead and check out what you have in your closet already. Sometimes we have those hidden gems inside of our closet that we didn't even know existed. Sometimes you have clothes in your closet that still have tags on it because you bought it and you're like, I don't know what to wear with this, or I don't know how to wear this. Bring those pieces out, take them out, look at them. You know, you bought them for a reason, one, and now they're in your closet, and now you just need to figure out what to do. So, excuse me, I would definitely say, you know, those everyday pieces that you run to go and get, those everyday pieces. Your work shirt, if it's a special work shirt that you like to wear, if it's a special work pants that you like to wear, if it's a specific shoes or belt or, jacket that you like to wear, pull those pieces out and kind of take a look at them and kind of see, okay, I like this shirt and I always seem to wear it with this pant. Let me try a different pant, or let me try a different color, or let me try a different bottom altogether. Instead of wearing pants, maybe switch it up with a skirt. If you're not a skirt person, maybe change the style of the pants, right? Some pants are wide leg, some pants are skinny leg, and just those small little details can definitely revamp your whole look. And you probably didn't even have to go out to go shopping or buy additional items. So I think that's something that a lot of people fail to realize, that deep down you have hidden gems in your closet and you didn't even know it.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Like, or switch it up. Like maybe wear like a little tank or something under a shirt that's buttoned up. Do something different, like you said. Switch it up. So I do agree. And a lot of people are just scared. It's no, you can't do any wrong. This is your personal style. So
Exactly. Yep. And it's already personalized towards you because you already had it, right? You already had it. So it was something that already caught your eye. So you don't really have to worry about how can I make this be more me? It's already you because you already purchased it.
Right. Yeah. And moving on to like wardrobe staples, which I think is so important. And I think you should invest more in those. Let's talk about that.
Yes. So I would definitely want to say, going back to the whole process, you're pulling out your closet and you're saying, okay, I wore this shirt too many times. It's time to get rid of it, or, you want something different. I would definitely say invest in these staple pieces. Staple pieces can be switched out, worn so many different ways. So why not spend a little money into them, right? Like if you're gonna wear a button-up shirt, invest in a good quality button-up shirt. Don't get a cheap one because more than likely you are gonna wear it more than once. Same thing about a blazer, right? That's a great staple piece to have because you can throw it around with anything. Invest in these staple pieces because you're going to need them more than once. Invest in some good shoes, y'all. Like, you may not want to spend all that money on shoes, but I guarantee you, if you invest in some quality shoes, you won't have to buy shoes ever again because they will last you a very long time.
Yes, yes. So agree with everything you said, especially if it's something like you said that you'll wear all the time. Definitely spend the money. And you can also be budget conscious. Wait. I think you said it before, shop off season or when they have sales. I look, I agree. I love shopping for sales.
And even and I know there's a lot of people out there that do thrifting, right? Yeah. You can go to a thrift store and maybe find some really good quality clothes there, and it can last you another additional 3 years because it's quality.
Yeah. Quality. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Now, mixing and matching. Why is that so important to, mix your pieces?
Yes, mixing and matching is very important. So, for example, as you can see, I would wear this to work, this blue top here. It doesn't have any buttons on it, but it does have some fine details within the sleeve. I'm also wearing this navy blue work pants. Well, I wouldn't say work pants, but they don't have any pockets, so they have like one pocket on the back, but they're tailored pants. They kind of get to the ankle part a little bit, but this would be considered one outfit. Now, for instance, let's say I'm like, oh, I don't want to wear pants, right? I can easily grab a skirt. I can wear a skirt. Let me just roll this over. I can wear a skirt, and look at that. I have a whole new outfit with just the top, right? I can do that, and that's just one set. And if I wanted to make it more casual, I can either keep the top on, and then I can throw on a pair of jeans over it and then make it casual. If I decided that I wanted to keep the whole professional look, I can keep it with a nice pair of heels right? If I wanted to keep it professional. Or if you're not a heel person, just get you some flats. That's perfectly fine as well. And of course, you can't go wrong with jeans and like some sneakers. Get you some cute sneakers and you can still wear the same top. If you even wanted to throw on a blazer with it, a blazer will be fine as well. So I think I can mix and it's important to have these staple pieces so that you can mix and match items as well. I have a button-up shirt here, a plain white button-up shirt that everybody, I would definitely invest in one of these as well, okay? This button-up shirt can go with your jeans. You can wear it with the jeans. You can have the button-up shirt open. You can wear a little, like you recommended, a nice little tank inside of it. You can wear it by itself. I can also wear the same button-up, tuck it in with the skirt if I wanted to. I can do that. I know the lighting isn't the best right now, but I can do that if I wanted to. And now I have a whole new fit of a skirt and a button-up shirt. Or if I wanted to, I can wear a nice little t-shirt. I can even wear this t-shirt because this t-shirt has the little navy blue in it. My pants is navy blue. If I wanted to, I can wear this same t-shirt and tuck it in, have the belt, and there I have it, right? I can rotate it out like that as well. Or I can keep this shirt and I can wear it over the jeans if I wanted to. So definitely as a teacher, you have to invest in teacher tees because we wear them all the time, but you may want to dress up your t-shirt one day. And this collar right here has to be one of my favorite staple pieces. Why? Because you can dress this up, you can wear it under a sweater, you can wear it like my shirt right here. It doesn't have a collar, but how cute would this be if I put it inside and I can easily unbutton this collar, and then I won't have to worry about it bundling up because there's no sleeve. And it would just give it a nice clean look. I can also take this mock collar and wear it under a t-shirt. So I'll just kind of do this little thing right here and just kind of give you a better visual of what it would look like. Let's just get the flaps out. And see, that right there can just dress up your t-shirt as it is. You can add your personalized pin if you want to bring in your personality with that as well. Add a certain color, and this actually came in a pack of 3 different colors. So get you there.
And like, you know, we said before, it's just so wonderful just to go inside your closet and just to, you know, mix and match things. Don't be scared. Just go in there, try things on, and definitely see what works for you.
Right.
Yeah. And then I know so many people struggle with this, but how do you remain fashionable without, you know, having to wear name brands?
Well, I would definitely say study trends, right? If you want to be more fashionable, buy you some fashion magazines. See what those high-end fashion models are wearing, right? See what they're wearing. Now, you don't have to purchase, you can always mimic. For example, I'm just going to throw out a name, Gucci. Gucci is very known to have floral print, bright colors, right? But you can easily revamp that yourself. You can get a nice floral print blouse if you're and pull a color from the floral print, make that your bottom, get like a nice bedazzled belt, and you have like a fake Gucci outfit that you can easily make look very fashionable and very stylish. And I always say accessories, accessories, accessories. You can accessorize anything, and that will always just give your look a more like elegant look, a more like, you know, whatever look, whatever is bringing it, whatever your personality is, that can easily come through all together. So study the trends, definitely.
Yes. So thank you so much, Chrissia. This has been very informative. I know that our audience have taken so much from this episode. So thank you so much for being on Style Access.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. And I'm super excited to take this opportunity.
Yes. And one quick question, how can we stay in contact with you?
Yes, so definitely you can follow me on Instagram at this_stylish_teacher. And if you want to email me to have a quick 30-minute consultation, you can email me at chrissiabaker@gmail.com, and we can definitely stay connected.
Perfect. So there you go, you guys. Another episode of Style Access. If you're not following us, please make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that thumbs up button. And also comment your biggest takeaway from this episode. And we will see you next time on Style Access. Bye-bye.